And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the room, saying select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Get going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports, and we are back with episode number 152. That Ray Lewis and Jamar Chase, we say that every time. Aaron Anderson.
Tua?
Is Tua
he
one?
number one?
Tua's one?
He's not higher than one, so I guess so. 2 don't sound right. 3, 4. I think he's one.
Yeah, he is one.
Hey, yeah, Tua and Ray Lewis. All right. This is our NFL Week 3 recap. Currently watching the very anticipated Raiders and Steelers game.
Is this 2 of the oldest franchises?
I'm sure.
It feels like an old matchup.
It's the 2 franchises that you just like associate with violence.
This is one of those matchups where I wanted to know what the NFL was thinking back in the summer. Like
Big fan bases.
I mean, because there's no injuries. That's the reason that this game's bad. They're just bad.
Deontay Johnson's out, and I think that's it.
Yeah,
but no one was watching for him.
No. I don't get this.
It's just 2 big
night.
franchises.
And Najee Harris is losing touches.
There's a lot of everybody knew that was happening. A lot of people love the Raiders. A lot of people love the Steelers. Like, it's just not a fun game. It's ugly, ugly football.
Give them the primetime afternoon slot.
Not
the Sunday night game.
Give them Jim and Tony.
Yeah.
NFL Week 3, we're back. Excited to talk about it. It was a heck of a witching hour today during the early slate.
It was the witching hour.
Yeah, it was pretty good there. What else happened? Thursday night football. Anything happened there? I didn't get to watch it. I was at the Jonesboro game. Giants, Niners. You couldn't watch it.
I got home.
I tried. Oh God,
I got home relatively early. It's like 9 something. I turned it on, and they were down like 28-11 or something. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good." I turned it off.
Yeah, I did. I think I watched a little bit during our hour and 20-minute delay at Grambling, but that was pretty much it.
God, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad football.
It was bad. We knew it was going to be bad.
I saw like people were talking about how good Purdy was, and I think he had one of the lowest quarterback ratings of the week. He had like a 60 or something. But yeah, we're gonna get into this pretty soon. Anything?
I hate Purdy.
The Giants are screwed.
Danny Dimes, baby.
They are absolutely screwed.
Danny screwed. Dimes.
And
they were better off.
And a good coach is going to get punished for it.
Yes. And I'm okay with that. I want him in New Orleans, or I want him back in Buffalo.
Brian Dable's the OC to Ben Johnson.
Oh, my God.
Y'all would hate me on here if that happened. I would buy season tickets.
We draft Penix.
I would. No, we trade for Josh Allen.
Trade for Josh Allen.
Josh Allen forces his way out of Buffalo, and he buys a minority stake in the Saints organization.
57-yarder, and he drilled it from 67.
That ain't crap,
and
man.
Baker backs him up.
Matt Prater hit a 62 homer, 62-yarder today.
Bob
old man Prater.
Yeah, still doing it
in a dome.
And Justin Tucker was a yard short from 61.
That was heavy air, though.
I don't give a crap.
It'd been raining all day.
I don't care. It's Justin Tucker. He can't miss.
Heavy air.
He didn't think he missed either.
No.
His face expression.
Did you see how straight he kicked the ball?
It was perfect.
It was literally down the middle.
And guess who lost money? Me.
You did. Me. I wish I would have got my over there.
I had -2.5. It was a 1-point game, and they safetied to make it a 3-point lead. And then they ended up blowing it. And it's not like there was a PI call in overtime.
Oh,
Jesus.
That was. Have you
Zay
seen
Flowers
that?
got tackled.
Have you seen that, Peyton?
I was watching it.
That was
my
bad.
God, he got tackled.
Yeah, I flipped over after the Saints game, and then I saw that.
And then
that game was on TV.
Freaking Gene Steratore calls in, and he's like, "Oh, I think that was a good play."
After the Jets-Patriots game.
Yeah,
that was the CBS game.
Yes.
Jets-Patriots.
Yes.
Jets, Patriots. Wow.
That's disgusting.
Well, then we had
Don't
Cowboys,
worry.
Cardinals
About
for
to say,
Fox.
we had for your prime time was Cowgirls and Cardinals.
Anything else before we get into NFL? I think we kind of covered most of it in the last episode. I guess I'll do the same little shout out. Shout out to what?
Doug.
Oh yeah, and I'll do that in a second. But shout out to Liam who made our new logos. Some people might listen to the NFL episode, not the college. So we got some new logos that kind of represent each of the podcasts that we do. Really need to get a chop and change episode out.
We needed to get us a playoff preview.
Heck yeah. We need some home team podcasts, guys, because that Saints logo is the best looking one we got. That thing's beautiful.
I know that purple and gold one's pretty ugly.
They're both
Purple
beautiful.
That purple and gold is beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the Saints right now.
I'm down to talk LSU though.
Yeah.
Me too.
I could do it.
I could do it.
Do it tomorrow. We got chasing the trophy.
You let me know, Peyton.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all do
Let
it.
me know.
Do it. Zoom is so easy. It's so easy to do a podcast. And my personal favorite is the podcast we ain't even freaking done yet, Coast to Coast. Watch out for that. Basketball time. Me and Fast Break. Perfect name. That's just gonna be an awesome podcast. I can't wait for it.
And we're not going to get sued.
No. Why would we?
Because
ESPN had one.
That was ESPN's like branding for SportsCenter. It wasn't an actual show. We looked it up.
Yeah,
and if so, okay. Who cares?
If we're getting sued by them, good publicity.
Absolutely. Very, very cool logos. Shout out to Liam, LRH_edits on Instagram, or just click
Y'all want a good laugh right quick?
I would love one.
Okay. 4-star linebacker
Jets.
commit Xavier Atkins tells on 3 that he's shutting his recruitment down and he's sticking with LSU.
All right.
Wow.
He was there yesterday.
I saw that.
Atkins was believed to have decommitted and even possibly burned bridges. However, despite making multiple trips to colleges around the country, Xavier said his heart belongs in the Bayou.
Breaking news.
Well, good for him.
That's crazy.
I thought it was a guarantee.
Guaranteed. I didn't think BK was going to let him. I thought it was.
So obviously
he ain't let him yet.
Well, obviously he got reassured something yesterday. From
Clay,
somebody.
do you have our? Don't say the source's name. Do you have our source about him's number?
Yeah.
Hit him up. Ask him if this is true.
I'd love to know.
Yeah.
Y'all 3 get in a group. Send the screenshot.
All right.
Very interesting.
But yeah,
Well,
that
that's
is
good at least. If I mean, there's potential there.
Oh,
He ain't gonna be there after a year, but I mean, there's potential.
I got mad love for LSU. LSU is just different from everybody else. Everybody
That's right.
can't do what Death Valley do.
That's SEC, baby.
Death Valley just hits different.
That's SEC. It just means more.
He ain't lying.
It just means more.
Interesting.
So, safety.
We need one. Can he play now?
I looked up his stats a couple of days ago out there.
Yeah.
He's doing well.
Yeah, he's still good.
The video I saw of a highlight of, he looks thicker.
Yeah, he's probably put on. I mean, he's at a 6A school.
But
Yeah,
what was he when he left here, weight wise?
Probably
205.
205. Okay, if we both said it, then yeah.
So I mean, he gets to
225.
He's a linebacker.
He can be Devin
Yeah.
White. I mean,
Yeah.
Weeks is 225 right now.
yeah.
That's true.
And LSU weight program.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, and
You
he's got.
think
He's
I'm
probably
not
already
gonna say what I wanna
215 or
say.
so.
You think he's gonna graduate early?
Who knows? Who knows? Summer Creek, baby. Summer Creek.
That story we heard the other day was funny.
Yeah. We'll talk about all that off air.
Yeah.
Football, NFL.
Another funny story. Sorry.
Yeah, we
I
got.
just thought about this. The tech statue stuff.
Yeah,
Jesus, that Marlone got on
he got drugged
Facebook.
to the dirt on Facebook.
That thing was everywhere.
What? Malone?
People were bringing up his past.
Oh, well, actually, this is about Malone. So you know they ordered their own statue. Like
They picked out what it
pick
looked
it out.
like.
When Carl's came in, it was too big, way too big. So they had to go get another one. What the freak do you do with that one? You can't return it. Where does that one go?
It's in his house.
Yeah, it's in his front lawn.
Keep the receipt. I'm gonna return.
at the
I'm gonna
cigar
return
lounge.
this one. Like, yeah, they said it was like way. It was supposed to be certain dimensions. And it was like way bigger than it's supposed to
Pretty
be.
bad throw.
Was that Pat Pete?
20?
Yeah.
Yep.
He did the Heisman afterwards.
God, that one he was at
Dude,
LSU.
Watch this throw, Peyton. He waited all day in the pocket to make this throw.
What the freak?
It was a great route by the Pat Pete, whoever it is.
It doesn't look like Pat Pete in the face. Might be, but it didn't look like him.
That was rough.
Yeah.
20 doesn't feel right for his number.
Let's do an ad read, and then we'll get into this.
Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Wow.
Where's
good
it at?
Good for Xavier.
Crap, I lost it. There it is.
When he was there last night, I was kind of wondering. I was like, why is he there?
Yeah, it's interesting. Doug DeMona Farm and Feed is a family-owned and operated farm, supply, and nursery. There you can find a wide variety of pet and livestock feed, supplements, vet supplies, plants, seeds, and fertilizer. It's taken some time to get used to this. Located on Highway 167 just north of the Hodge Mill, you can be sure you'll be treated like a family at Doug DeMona Farm and Feed. From our family to yours, thanks for your business. It doesn't just roll off the tongue yet like Big Reed BBQ. But in due time.
You also just can't read.
Pat Pete is 20. That's him.
Told you.
Look at him in the face.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. So Thursday night, next.
Correct.
Is Brock Purdy good?
No. Next. You can take any quarterback in the NFL, put them with Kyle Shanahan. That's what they're going to do.
Besides Trey Lance.
I saw like
Trey
a.
Lance. That's correct.
Hey, he didn't get a chance.
That's also true. He never had a fair shake.
Broke his leg.
He never had a fair
Beat
shake.
out Jimmy Garoppolo and broke his leg.
He did have a fair chance this past offseason, though.
I guarantee you Daniel Jones could do it. Guarantee you Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones would probably thrive.
Well,
yes.
Because that'd be the first one that he's had that has some legs.
Exactly.
Trey Lance.
But he didn't make the cut.
Trey Lance had legs.
Yeah, he broke his leg. He played in a monsoon. I saw people on Twitter, like big time, like film guys and stuff like that, reporters. They were like, "I've seen Nick Mullins play this game a dozen times."
There's nothing impressive about it.
It's so true, though.
I could make the passes because
C.J. Beathard.
butt naked open. They're wide open every play, man.
Yeah, it's a great scheme.
He makes no tough passes. I refuse to. I hate
25
when people say he's good.
25 for 37 for 310 and 2 touchdowns.
System.
QBR was 58.3.
It's A.J. McCarron at Bama.
Yeah. Or no, who's the guy that was worse?
Jake Coker at Bama.
That's it, Jake Coker.
Blake Sims at Bama.
That's a national championship
Jake
quarterback.
Coker was the worst one.
Jake Coker.
Jake Coker sucked.
Yeah, it's crazy.
John Michael Parker.
Jake
or
Coker.
Wilson.
Jake Coker won a championship.
Wilson?
dude.
Parker Wilson.
Parker Wilson.
John Parker Wilson.
There you go.
Yeah. Shanahan remembered Elijah Mitchell was on the team. That's good for him because you remember last time he didn't. He said we forgot to give him carries or something like that. He had 11. That's good.
They're going to run McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey will get hurt this year.
McCaffrey will be
They're
hurt
gonna
by
run him down.
week 7.
Yeah.
They're going to run him down on the ground.
Yep. He's not built for that offense.
And they were running it the
Well,
little.
let me rephrase that. He's built for the offense.
Oh, he's built for
he
offense.
can't
He's not
last
built for,
in the
he's not
offense.
built for the
Yeah.
workload.
Yes.
The little I watched that game, I mean, they were up pretty quick. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and they're pounding McCaffrey still. I'm like, why not run Mitchell right here?
Yeah.
Like, what do you have? Like, why are you wasting it's September.
Chance, you good? Okay, you better hit some water from the faucet.
Toilet?
Okay. Oh, is there not a water bottle in the fridge? Oh, okay.
All right.
But yeah, the Niners are just. I don't know. They're good, but
They're really good.
yeah. But at the same time, something about them just doesn't feel like they're a championship team still.
The more I watch the NFC, the more I think they are. Like, who's just running away with NFC?
Yeah.
Who that? Who that?
Man, I hope we get him back quick.
I hate it, man.
God, I
I hate it.
Ooh, I'm ready for Niners, Browns. Yeah, give me that. See what Brock Purdy does with
that would be a good test.
Let's see what Brock Purdy does with Myles Garrett in his face.
Because I'm with you. I think the Browns have a really good defense.
The Browns have a legit defense.
They're going to put Garrett on the other side of Trent Williams, surely.
Then they still have Zadarius Smith.
Garrett don't fear nobody. He'll take Trent on right now.
They still have Zadarius Smith on that side, though.
They got Dalvin Tomlinson. They have depth. They have a legit freaking D-line. And can I talk about Nick Chubb? That man, he only tore his MCL. How does that happen?
It didn't look that vicious, though.
But his leg turned sideways.
And it was a legal hit, by the way.
I
saw a lot of
dirty.
I saw a lot of
dirty
ex-players like.
I hope Minka tears his. I hope Minka dislocates his knee tonight. Dirty.
What was that tweet you told me about today, Clay? About the dude that said it being a torn MCL was impossible.
Oh yeah. There's one of the Twitter doctors that I see on Twitter all the time. Look at Najee turning back the clock.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's hurt. And he's hurt.
He's from California. He's soft.
What is wrong with him? One of the Twitter doctors though.
He's holding that arm.
He ranked or he saw the play and he put the possible injuries from a 1 to 5 scale, 1 being the best outcome, 5 being the worst. He thought 4 was what happened, so nearly the worst, pretty much tearing everything in his knee and a dislocation. I don't know what the crap was worse than that. Maybe just amputation.
Losing the leg?
Yeah, I don't know.
Marcus Lattimore.
Breaking off.
But he put in parentheses beside 4, most realistic, and under number 1, he put unrealistic. Number 1 was a torn MCL, and that's what happened. So I don't know. I don't know how it happened. Maybe it has something to do with him squatting 680 for reps. Maybe it's just because
that doesn't hurt.
Maybe it's because he's just a freak of nature. Maybe it's because he's already had the surgery before. I saw Stephania Bell mention that today because he's already had that leg totally reconstructed before.
Pat Freiermuth.
Freiermuth.
Told you that was going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen, dude. Every time I don't gamble, it hits.
Don't you love it?
Go Browns. That's what I don't want to bet on the Steelers.
We good on Giants Niners?
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about the Giants.
That was my Nick Chubb rant.
Besides that, I love Brian Dable more than oxygen.
Let's start in Cleveland. 27-3 versus the Titans. I think they held maybe Derrick Henry got above negative yardage.
He got 20 yards, I think.
He had 11 for 20. He was 4 for -7 at one point.
He doesn't. I don't think he has 100 total this year.
No, first game he had 100 combined.
I'm talking about rushing yards.
Yeah. First game he had 63 and 56, and then last game he had 80 and 15.
So he's got about 150 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's man.
But he don't look wrong.
Oh, no. I mean, he's at all these carries, the loads he's been toting for the last
since Bama
7-8 years now. I mean, it wears on you, man.
Yeah. Tajay Spears looks pretty good though behind him. So
did Henry win a Heisman?
Yeah.
Yes. Browns defense though insanely good. Whenever someone had a fumble, Elijah Moore, I believe, and whenever that happened, it set up the Titans on the 19. That was the first time that Cleveland had a team set up in the red zone this year. And I'm pretty sure it was the only time. Yes, they lost a game last week, but it was big plays, 2 defensive touchdowns, stuff like that. But that was pretty impressive. Myles Garrett's a freak. He made so many plays.
What the heck was that Deshaun Watson pass backwards from? Holy crap.
Then he went 16 for 20 for 250.
Well, you better because they're trying to cut his contract already.
He's good. He looked great tonight. I mean, today. He did. 27 for 33 for 289 and 2 touchdowns. Amari Cooper was great. 7 for 116 and a touchdown. Had another touchdown that
since Cooper got away from the Raiders, he's had a career resurgence.
And he wasn't bad there.
He wasn't, but now he's taken that step to be what everybody thought he would be.
Well, everybody thought he was washed in Dallas, and then he's about to put up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons in Cleveland. It's crazy. Yeah, Browns are good. I'll say that. They're good. If only we had a freaking best run back in the NFL. Browns Ravens next week, and then a bye week, and then the Niners.
It's a war.
Yeah, that's the game I always hated whenever Baker was still there, but I still love me some Cleveland. So, our Detroit Lions versus the Falcons, 20-6. Lions won. Amon-Ra freaking, I think he went for 120. Went for 102 with a steel plate in his shoe because of his turf toe. Sam Laporte is a stud. First tight end in NFL history with 5 catches in his first 3 career games. In each of them. 8 for 84 tonight and a touchdown.
17 completions to 2 guys.
Yeah, or 21 to 3 guys.
Yeah.
Josh Reynolds didn't even get a catch. That's crazy.
And just wait till Jameson gets there.
Yeah, Jameson will get there. Gibbs is getting more and more involved. He ran the ball a lot today with Montgomery out. Goff still looks good. Bijan had a rough day. Testament to the Detroit defense.
Well, I mean,
how did they
Ritter as your quarterback? You're just going to fill the box up.
How do you win a game with only throwing the ball to 3 people?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Jaden Dillon, did that last night.
Well, that's different. That's Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Our lines are good. Brian Branch leading tackles from freaking rookie from Bama.
I love the Lions.
Yeah. Our Detroit Lions, man.
Forever.
Saints Packers.
Next.
18-17. Was 17-0 going into the fourth. Derek Carr hurt. We don't really know what, how, why, when, if. But apparently it's not season ending because that's not what we were hoping. Like we weren't even hoping that was going to be mentioned.
No, God, no.
Peyton said concussion.
I mean,
he walked too good for it to be collarbone.
Yeah, well,
he walked way too good.
Well, I mean, and to not have a sleeve or anything around you when you're walking to the locker room, like I'm thinking they're doing extra tests.
I knew it wasn't a dislocation. I knew it wasn't collarbone based off of solely how he was walking.
Yeah.
And I forgot the AC joint.
I think Bill projected a ruptured spleen.
And the way he got slung, too.
Here, Carr had mono.
The way he got slung down, I mean, I just thought, okay, maybe that's, I mean, I just didn't, it was weird. The whole situation was weird. God, though.
Hurts, man.
Hurts so bad. And that first half, man, it was looking good, too.
Yep.
Like, they were clicking. I mean,
defense was playing good.
Defense was playing good.
It's kind of almost like
Olave's a cheap code.
Yes. It's almost kind of like
Shaheed got the putt return.
They let out the air was let out of the sails, whatever that saying is.
It was, dude.
And we were just down.
It was down. Like,
I hate it happened, but it makes sense how it happened.
Like, yeah,
he's supposed to be our savior.
Yeah, and then you freaking like I was sitting there, and I know we make fun of we have our jokes and back and forth with Taysom. Could you imagine like a Mike McDaniels had Taysom Hill? Like, I mean, we're not even using
Bill Belichick.
Yeah, we're not even using Taysom. I don't think
all the way.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, it's just the stuff we run and Tony Jones was looking good. Like, why not keep running him the ball? Like, he was getting.
And Kendra didn't look bad.
No, Kendra looked good. I thought for
he
the
looked
little
perfectly
he had.
fine.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's just so. Like, when Winston came in there, I was just deflated. I'm like, here we go. And then he freaking just looks flat, right? Which is, I mean, it's tough. You're coming right in the game, but, like, help him out a little. Like, I mean, first play, he'd make him throw it out to the wide part of the field.
To
like,
Juwan Johnson.
Yeah. Like,
he completed it.
Yeah, he did.
Did
like,
Mike have a catch with Carr?
No. He did not.
So he had all 6 for 50 with
yes.
Jameis.
And that was and he had 3 on the last drive.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Jameis still put us in position to win.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He put us in position.
We should have made that field goal.
Now, you got in field goal range, and that offensive play call was real.
We ran it on third down, didn't we?
Real
for a rookie kicker.
Yeah.
Away environment.
Yes.
Slick surface.
Like, that was way conservative, man. I didn't get that. And you just moved the ball easily to get there.
Yeah.
Like, give me a shot down the field of some sort. God,
it all
man.
comes back to who?
Mm-hmm.
Pete Carmichael.
Mm-hmm.
And you might have the quote of the podcast, Peyton. You really might have the quote. But you're going to have the quote we go back and find,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that.
Which is what?
Dennis Allen's coaching career will come down to keeping Pete Carmichael as offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean,
1,000%.
No, I mean,
and I'll sacrifice it.
I mean, and I say his career. I mean, this will be his last head coach.
Yeah,
ever.
shot. I mean, this is it.
Good.
Because
And
he's still a phenomenal DC.
phenomenal DC.
God, our defense. Oh, my God, what is that?
Our defense is so good.
What is it?
I don't really know what it is, Clay.
What do you mean?
It's a bug.
Kill
Keep
it.
talking.
Our defense is so good. Like, I mean, it's silly how good it is.
Is that a cricket?
And we were missing 2 starters in the secondary today.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, gosh, man, I can't believe that you would.
20. We've held opponents under 20 points 11 straight games, and we're 6-5.
I mean, that's all you need to know.
6-5.
Our defense is elite.
Yes,
it is. It's an elite defense.
And like, I don't understand what Allen's scared about making the change. You make that change, it actually helps you out. Because even if it's not a good hire,
It looks like you're trying to do something.
yeah, like I
Like-
mean, they're gonna still okay. Your defense is still good.
He's getting by.
One more
He's
chance.
getting by as a head coach as long as his defense performs the way it is.
Yeah, but if you don't start producing a little more on the offensive end,
Yeah.
you don't care how good your defense is. Like, I don't get it. It's frustrating. And how did our offensive line get worse? And it's the same.
Jesus,
it's the same
dude.
personnel as last year.
And we've extended the whole freaking line.
It's the
They're
same.
all locked up.
It's the same personnel though as last
Yeah.
year. Like, what happened? Like, we didn't make any changes.
It's like they just start sucking.
Yeah, like,
And that don't happen.
it's even
That's
got
what she said.
Yeah.
It's even got to our best one Ramchick now. all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
Ramchick got destroyed
Freaking
today.
contagious.
Like, it's unreal how bad it's got.
How many sacks did Gary have? 3?
Sean Gary had
Hey.
3 sacks.
Can we not put one tight end to help rub off some of that?
We
Never
shouldn't
thought of
have
it.
to. We have Ryan Ramchick.
But if he's getting
even on
beat
the-
like he stole something,
But Clay, we didn't on the left side
Yeah.
when Penny was getting beat week 1.
Yeah.
We still have not put one. We have 5 tight ends on the roster. We can't put one out there to chip block somebody. Jimmy Graham is built to chip block. Look at the dude. He's freaking like he's been a workout.
If
freak
Taysom was to block somebody,
Foster
he'd be-
Moreau.
I mean, people
Yes.
people already
Well, he
love
was
the
hurt.
Saint. He was out.
hurt
he
today.
was
today.
hurt ankle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like,
Taysom's ready to block.
we put Taysom in on a play 2 block. We scored the touchdown.
Taysom's on punt team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he ain't scared of contact.
No.
Let him block.
What was the play we did on the 3rd and short, 4th and short, where they brought Taysom in and put him right behind Winston?
Yeah.
And he went out to be the lead blocker. Like, well, freaking put somebody out there to chip. Like, we just sit there and just leave them on islands all game long.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. God.
It's frustrating.
And-
Kamara's going to be back next week.
Yeah.
Like, it was looking so good.
Haven't even got to
Carr.
see the full offense.
No. No, man.
Yeah.
yet. And we might not ever.
Oh, we might not. We might not.
It's and even though the defense has been so good, and like how at what point do we get fully concerned about the offense? And it wasn't just this week problem.
All year.
It's been the
Like,
offensive
yeah.
line the whole year.
Yeah, like
Derek Carr ain't just slung it yet, but it's kind of hard to when he ain't got time.
yeah.
No, he's got no time.
I mean, he got sacked 3 times today in 3 quarters. He's been sacked 11 times this season.
No time.
11 times in 11 quarters.
That's ridiculous.
Or 11 and a half, or 10 and a half quarters.
That's
Because
ridiculous.
he didn't even play the whole third.
I just
And they didn't let Taysom score.
We've been saying all season so far he's going to get hurt because of that offensive line, and it happened.
can't get that. And that's exactly what happened.
And Ramchick's locked up. Ruiz is locked up. Pete's still under contract
He's
for a
done
couple
it.
years.
No, he's done it this year.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
He'll get re-signed.
This is his last. This is his last year.
Is McCoy signed too, right?
Yeah.
So
McCoy's
everybody's 3 of the 4 are signed, and Pete will be back. The right tackle's just Penning's there for 3
signed.
years.
No, they ain't keeping Pete. That's going to be our first round next year, left guard. You laugh. You watch.
Oh,
You watch.
don't do that
You
to
laugh.
me.
It's going to be what it's.
Jesus.
They'll let
Grant Dellinger.
They're letting Pete walk. They're going to draft the left guard. Guarantee it.
Nothing I hate more than a first round pick
And the reason,
with a freaking guard.
the reason why I know they're going to let Pete walk is they replaced Alex Hurst with him. Pete's not been hurt. As soon as Ruiz got hurt today, Hurst had to go to right guard, and they put Pete in all of a sudden at left guard. I mean, Pete's done. I mean, it's just waiting out the year. To let him go.
We're gonna draft a guard.
Oh yeah, left guard.
I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna get on this podcast. I'm gonna yell.
It's coming. I will say that.
What do we need?
So I was.
What do we need besides that though?
But I don't want to draft a guard in the first round.
What we need though?
Freaking
receiver.
We sit there and
we'll need a receiver.
Hey,
Mike's gonna walk.
We sit there and yay about Breesy. I'm gonna tip my cap. He's proving me wrong.
But we all knew that's exactly what we needed.
We needed though. Yeah.
Yeah, but
you're right about the receiver though. I could see.
We're going to need a receiver.
I could see us draft another one because I don't think you'll get Mike on another 1 year deal.
I think Mike can. I think Mike will come back, but it still wouldn't hurt to have another one because Shahid's a gadget guy.
She's real dude though.
But he's good at it.
Two.
But
you don't have to be a 2.
He would if we lost.
If you
Mike.
lose Thomas, but he's saying about getting one even if you get Thomas back.
I wouldn't mind it, just because I think that
I wouldn't mind it either. I wouldn't mind him being a 4, and then that opens up more stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
our 4 right now is Juwan Johnson, who ain't bad.
maybe a linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
I thought we needed one.
Ball's been fine. Defense has been so good that I don't think we need to touch it.
I mean, it's hard to find a
there's not many holes.
hole.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe a safety.
And can I say we were hitting on every secondary pick we drafted lately with Taylor,
Alontae
Adiba,
Taylor. Alontae Taylor's like watching Tyrann Mathieu at LSU.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
looked
it feels
really
like.
good.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why he was wearing that shirt in workouts, I think, last week. Taylor was wearing the Badger shirt.
Was he?
Or is it the last week or week 1?
That's awesome.
One of them shirts, kind of like the Greg Brooks one.
Yeah.
Anything else with this game? I think
Cross our fingers.
Jordan Love looked fine, like towards the
he's
end.
fine. I mean,
it's going to take time still, but
Yeah.
I think it's impressive what he's done
he can
so
spin
far.
It. He can spin it. I like his ball.
It was rough for the first half, but for him to do what he did towards the end is pretty impressive.
It helps when you got the ball the whole second half.
Yeah.
I mean, we were 3 and out, and here's the ball back again. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you were down, so he could make throws. It didn't matter if he threw a pick. I mean, he had to make the throws. So
yeah. And they're still without
he could force stuff.
Still without his left tackle, his starting running back, his number 1 receiver. Like they're going to get better. He's going to get better.
They are.
Packers aren't going away.
No, they're going.
Jari Alexander wasn't out there.
I think they're going to slip into a wild card spot.
Yeah. Like they were missing, I think 7. I think they were missing 7 starters today.
Yeah, they'll battle the lines for the division, and then they'll get in a wild card spot.
Yeah, we were talking about Olave. Yeah, Jari Alexander wasn't on the other side of him.
I don't think it matters Olave.
Alexander,
dude, Carr and Olave have a great chemistry together.
Yeah,
but think about Olave goes to the slot though.
Yeah,
I mean Alexander's not going to cover him all.
Yeah, he might. Olave has separated himself to that kind of role.
He's
though.
a bad
top
dude.
15.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah, he top 15.
Every week he makes one of those catches like, holy crap.
That down the sideline.
Down that sideline? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Just like down the other sideline last week.
Yeah.
Gosh, man, he's so good.
Who we got next week? Baker.
Baker.
Let's freaking go. Broncos, Dolphins. What about that?
Next.
70 points.
Tell you what, though. I mean, NFL boys don't forget that. Like that.
We saw. It's not confirmed why McDaniel's doing it. McDaniel grew up in Denver, was a ball boy for Denver, got his first NFL job in Denver, and whenever he got the head coaching job from Miami, Denver didn't interview him. He wanted this game. He wanted.
I like it.
That's cool. That's a great story, but there's a reason why you don't see 70 in the NFL because they have respect for their others.
Oh, he could have got 73 for the record.
That stuff right there.
He took the foot off the gas at the end.
Tua was in the third quarter still.
They kneeled it instead of punting.
You don't pull an NFL starter in the third quarter.
Well,
though.
he put in Mike White, and he throws a 70-yard touchdown to Robbie Anderson.
No.
Robbie Chosen.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's get that
And then
right.
A-Chain broke
A-Chain
a 70
broke it
yard
for
touchdown.
70.
Chosen Anderson.
No, it's
No,
Robbie
it's
Chosen
Robbie
now.
Chosen now.
Oh, that's right. He switched it. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
You think he might have mental issues?
Yeah.
See, early onset CTE.
Yeah, Mike White threw the. He made it 63.
Him and AB are roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just 726 yards. I think it was the most yards in history. They don't have Jalen Waddle either. Like, it could have gotten better. It's crazy, dude. 8 touchdowns between the two running backs. Who's their number 2 receiver? Braxton Berrios today. That's crazy.
He said he did this for Nathaniel Hackett. Put some respect on his name.
The Dolphins
Shawnee.
are good, man. They're good.
Broncos might not win a game this year. And I love how Wednesday everybody was like, "Oh, what's the no wins for the Cardinals bet?"
Dead
3 days later.
I think Bill went and bet it.
He did.
Yeah. Oh, Broncos have the Bears. I forgot about that. That'd be fun.
Battle of the
Sucks.
Yeah. Next game.
How do the Bears get $100,000 worth of equipment stolen?
Yeah.
I mean, they drove it out. How does
that coach
started
had his
to-
house raided?
They started to talk about the firing of the DC kinda too. It's inappropriate behavior. So probably some sexual misconduct type stuff.
And you heard about Stetson Bennett.
What did they say anything about?
He's
him?
an alcoholic.
Oh,
I mean, he did the Dallas deal.
That's what it
I
was.
mean,
He's an alcoholic.
that's why he's away from the team.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Saw it on Facebook.
I can believe that, though.
I knew that's what it was from the get-go.
Well, I mean, he showed that in Texas
Yeah.
this past summer.
That's what he gets for winning championships and celebrating.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was a man on campus. I mean, he's partying all the time.
And he was literally a man on campus.
Yeah.
He was one of the few that were allowed to drink on campus.
Got to hear his voice, and he sounds really good. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they sent him to rehab probably.
I still don't see. Where did you see that at?
It was somewhere on Facebook.
That could mean nothing.
No, I saw it too. I saw it too.
Guarantee you that's what it is.
I saw it on Twitter somewhere.
What else could it be, Clay? Like, is he on opioids or something?
Who knows?
Guarantee you.
I don't know.
I'm going to Google it. Stetson Bennett alcoholic.
I just Googled Stetson Bennett. Chargers Vikings, the game that somebody had to win, but nobody wanted to win. The Vikings and the Chargers always find ways to lose.
It was a Vikings Chargers.
And it was that. The Chargers were up 4 and went for it on 4th and 1 from their own 24. Did not get it. With what was it, like a minute 50 left and no timeouts for the Vikings. So it was to ice the game from your own 24. They did not get it. And then the Vikings threw a pick. And it was just, man. The Chargers offense, though, looks still pretty good.
It could be so much better.
Yeah.
If freaking
Mike Williams almost certainly tore his ACL, though. Shocker. He gets hurt every year. That sucks. Keenan Allen's like I think he might be only behind Tyreek in the NFL right now in terms of yardage and stuff. I think he had 200 today. He also threw a 50-yard touchdown to Mike Williams on a very cool play design. The Chargers have all the potential in the world, especially on defense, J.C. Jackson, their, I think, 5-year, $82 million corner, healthy and active today, just because he's not any good anymore. It's really weird. Vikings, though, 0-3. Schedule does not get easier, I do not believe. That season's pretty much done. Let's see. At Panthers.
They are who we thought they were.
At Panthers, and then versus Chiefs. You've got Niners, Packers, Saints. It's going to be pretty tough. Let's see.
It'd be interesting what kind of move the Vikings make.
Yeah.
I mean, are they going to be in a rebuild mode? Or are they going to? Because you got a good young offensive mind head coach.
You got Justin Jefferson. Jordan Addison, who looks like a stud already.
He does. He looks so small.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. That didn't jump off the TV to me in college. I didn't see him being that small.
Yeah.
He looks tiny out there.
Who that?
Addison.
Jordan Addison.
Oh, yeah, he's small.
He's really good, though. Mattinson had a bounce-back game today. looked pretty good.
Did Cam Akers run the ball any for him?
He was inactive for this week. He'll be active next week. But yeah, Vikings. I mean, they're not going to fire the head coach.
No. But no, I just want to know
what if they're
because he needs a quarterback.
What if they're 2-6 at the deadline?
I mean, they're going to.
Do they trade Cousins?
Yeah.
Where?
That quarterback wants
the Jets. That's what everybody's been talking about.
That's what everybody's been talking about. Everybody, yes. That coach wants a quarterback. I guarantee he wants to draft one. And
that'd be dangerous, man.
Let him have
Caleb Williams and Justin Jefferson.
Let
that happen.
And Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
Let that happen. Who Caleb played with in college.
I'm just saying. In a dome on that turf. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Drake May.
Well, I mean, if you're Atlanta or the Jets, what do you have to lose?
I could see Kirk playing for Arthur Smith. He fits.
He's
Tannehill a little bit better.
Yeah. With weapons everywhere.
Don't mention that. Don't bring that into our division.
Oh, I know.
Because I mean, the Falcons are building something. They need that quarterback.
They need somebody to get.
I think they need another receiver too. And London's going to be pretty good. Pitts, if you freaking just give him the ball, he's a freak.
Throw it to him.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. The most there's no explanation behind it.
Mm-mm.
He's a tight end that literally was one of 2 ever to have 1,000 yards as a rookie, and you just don't throw him the ball
at all.
I think he had 41 yards today.
Yeah, 41. Trust me, because he's on my team, and I don't know what to do. Because as soon as I bench him, they'll say, "Hey, we might want to use Pitts
Absolutely.
now." But it's weird. It's so weird.
Yeah. The Vikings are in a very tough situation.
They are.
It'll be interesting to watch how that plays out. Patriots Jets 15-10. Ugh, what a game! Speaking of a quarterback, huh? Zach Wilson.
He's not.
He's not good.
He's so bad.
He's their starter. Robert Saleh came out again today and said it.
Well, yeah, because they have no other options.
There's literally no other options.
They don't at all.
Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan have both called the Jets to come play.
There you go.
And they say we have Zach Wilson.
There you go.
Carson Wentz is so much better than him.
He's so bad. There's a reason why all the players last year were wearing Mike Work shirts.
Yeah.
Like, they know he's bad. Like
and
it sucks because he's got a good arm. Like he could sling a football. He cannot do anything else though. I don't think he can read coverage. He looks lost out there.
Yeah. He makes just too many mental errors.
Terrible. Yes.
That Mormonism, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah.
I have nothing else to say.
Look at Zeke turning back the clock. 16 for 80, baby.
It's amazing to me that Kraft's letting Belichick just. I mean, like. You can't tell me if they got a real OC in there that let him make calls that they couldn't do something better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they have to have the worst receiving corps in the league.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
There's no separation on them. Like they're all the same guys.
Yeah,
like it's just amazing how bad of a weapons they put around.
I mean, maybe the Chiefs, but the Chiefs have at least speed and stuff, and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, you got some, and Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
like Andy Reid.
Like there's nothing. It's amazing you can whiff that many times on receivers like they have over the years.
Yeah,
and it's really showed since Brady's left.
Mm-hmm.
Brady just kind of covered it up for so many years.
Well, yeah, and he had Gronk and Edelman, and
he still has some
guys.
main pieces there. They got nothing, man.
But then he'd also just randomly use the outsiders that would, like the 1 year guys that would be
the Ocho
there.
Cinco's, the Randy Mosses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But man, now
he'd make
bad.
Juju a star. Same way that Mahomes did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it for that game. Bills Commanders 37-3.
You don't see a Ron Rivera team get beat that bad usually.
Yeah, it was.
It's usually Rivera.
Oh crap! I did not know he threw 4 picks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he got sacked 9 times.
Ooh.
Holy crap!
How about them Bills, baby?
Wow, that's crazy. James Cook is a legit weapon in the backfield, which is scary for the Bills to have.
Found their running back.
Yeah, he's a legit running back there. Brian Robinson's still 10 for 70 for the Commanders. That's pretty impressive.
They have found their running back.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Murray still gets picked. I mean, like.
He's still there, just hanging around, doing his job.
Yeah.
Like they brought Damian Harris in to be what Murray has already like stolen the role from.
Yeah, he does it everywhere he goes, and yet he gets cut every year. Like it makes no sense.
But that's the kind of guy that Buffalo needed. Though.
Yeah, they needed that. Yeah,
it's crazy. And then Kincaid, he's gonna break in a minute. Like it's gonna pop, it's gonna click, and they're just gonna get that much more scary. No real number 2 behind Diggs, but I don't know if you really need one.
Not yet.
I saw something. What was the stat? Carries per game for Josh Allen. The past, his entire career, it was always 6 to 7 to 8 a game. I know it's more towards 7 or 8 a game. This year so far, it's 4. So that's what he needed to do.
He's conserving himself.
Only three in this game. One was a long run for a touchdown. So yeah, pretty impressive there. The Bills, I felt like people kind of wanted to write them off as the same old team after week 1, but
I'm ready to hear the herd hierarchy. I'll be tuning into that tomorrow.
Bills Dolphins next week.
Can't wait.
Might need a third TV. Saints and Baker, and then Bills and Dolphins. That's gonna be elite television.
Cannot wait.
Texans Jaguars. I called this.
We're not gonna need another TV because it's gonna be on the red zone the whole time.
What, Baker?
No, yeah.
Texans 37-17 versus the Jags. The Jags are just, I don't understand it. There's no reason why they shouldn't just be winning games and convincingly running away with that division.
I don't understand it.
It's weird.
Especially week 1, they looked pretty good. Yet they still, they had a fight with the Colts. So it was a pretty close game. What was the final score? Of course, I don't want to load. Here it is. 31-21. Yeah, they pulled away towards the end. But why aren't they winning?
I didn't watch any of this game.
3 points against the Chiefs, 17 against the Texans, and some of it was late. 0 points at halftime. It was 17-0 at half. 27 for 40 for touchdown Jesus. Stroud's legit.
What happened to
Ridley?
Yeah.
Just they haven't really been getting him the ball like that since week 1. Week 1 he had 120 yards.
But you only throw it to him 3 times? No, he's targeted 7 times. Okay.
Yeah. And then Kirk, who they barely used week 1, had great success. The past 2 weeks they've been using him, and then Zay Jones, who had a lot of success week 1, and they won, hasn't been used as much the past 2 weeks. It's like they kind of went away from what was working for them. Whoa.
Huh.
What just happened on that broadcast?
Trippy.
The Texans, though, I think C.J. Stroud's that guy. He's looked like it so far. Some big play potential. It feels like he's doing everything right that you want from your rookie quarterback.
Or if he's not, they're going to quit drafting Ohio State quarterbacks. I mean,
he's the last hope.
He's literally the last hope.
Yeah. Everything so far, even
Since
the Ravens
Troy
game.
Smith.
Yeah.
Ryan Day really misses him.
Yeah, badly.
And then this Tank Dell dude from Houston, their rookie.
Boy, a stud, son.
Yeah, deep threat. He's made a big play every game. Still got Bobby Trees out there, Nico Collins. Damian Pierce hasn't been able to get going yet this year, but it'll come. The O-line will get better.
The more that they can keep throwing the ball well, the more that run game will develop.
Yeah. And then their defense, it's going to be solid. I know they just put Stingley on the IR this week.
Oh, my God. Jimmy might die.
He took the –
Holy crap.
That sack was coming clear as day. They're going to call it –
Was that legal?
They hit him high.
They had to, yeah.
They hit him really high.
It was helmet to helmet.
Yeah. Tomlin don't like that.
Will Anderson blocked a kick.
Has he got a sack yet?
He had 2 QB hits this week. Let's see. Yeah, 1 sack.
Your boy Fitzpatrick, Clay.
Minka. Dirty player. Look at that. Taking out all the freaking best players. Look at that. Yeah, headhunting. Suspend him.
That's an issue.
It's a suspension. It's two dirty plays through 3 weeks. But it's a shame.
Man, he hit the ground hard.
He had plenty of
lowered
time.
His head right when he got to the quarterback.
He had plenty of time to hit him in the ribs.
Yeah.
He could have speared him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he had plenty of
Like
time.
his eyes were up until a foot in front of him. Then he lowers his head.
He's running standing straight up. Did they pull him?
Needs to be kicked out of this
Jimmy.
league.
That's him in the end zone.
It's not Jimmy.
Oh,
No.
Nope, still out there. The Italians, man, they're tough.
there you go. Let Josh
Jacoby
Jacobs-
Myers
let
just
Josh
ran him over
Jacobs
him.
finish this one off for me. Attaboy.
Anything else with Texans Jags?
Nope.
Who the Texans got next week?
Well, we got over 6.5. Is that our bet?
7 wins. Yeah, so over 6.5. I think I actually bet it too. And then the Jags are going to London versus the Falcons next week. So
Yes.
hopefully they finally get going.
Get in there, Jacobs.
What a stupid
Texans
play call.
have Steelers, Falcons, Saints, Panthers, Bucks, Bengals. I mean,
All of those are winnable as of this moment.
I mean, don't sleep. Colts, Ravens.
Interesting game.
Yeah, I think Matt Gay had 4 50-yard field goals.
All right, so what's the thing on Lamar? I mean, what are we doing here?
It feels like they didn't change the offense
Okay.
At all.
They added Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is a really good player, but Odell was already out this week with an injury. Shocker. Rashad Bateman's just not that guy. Devontae. Rashad Bateman's not that guy. I mean, you're pretty much looking at Nelson Aguilar as your number 2 receiver. I don't know, man.
I mean, is it just? I mean, that's what they think he's good at. I mean, they just don't feel confident in him slinging it around.
I don't know.
I mean, at this point, you're in year 7. I mean, you are
You
what
have
you
to
are.
think that's what they're
Year
thinking.
5.
I think that's what it is. I mean, I obviously think it's what it is.
Yeah, I
think
don't.
they
I
just
don't
don't
agree
trust
with
it.
that, man. It's so stupid.
They don't trust
So
it.
stupid.
I mean, they might see him where he's not reading things right, or I mean, there's something that they're seeing. I mean, because you don't just year 5, 6.
This is year 5.
And after you just said you were going to make all these changes and still don't make them, like, obviously they're seeing something in practice and are filming games that we're not seeing. I mean,
they have found something that they don't like about him.
Exactly. I mean, there's no way around it now. We're in week 3 and it's still the same.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. And maybe that's just the kind of guys that they've got in the offense. That's just what's built for it.
14 carries.
And he hadn't done that the past 2 weeks. He was down on those, but that was the thing. He did run it a little bit more this week.
He's going to be another injury.
Let me see. What did he do? Last week he had 12, but week 1 he only had 6 carries.
So they're getting more confident in running it again.
Yeah, yeah. Which he's also getting more and more injuries to his team every week. I mean, I know Andrews, he was down at one point. He's already down Odell. Like half the defense is hurt. Marcus Williams, Marlon Humphrey. It's weird, but they're still in games and they're still competing.
Boy, we got a ball game.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Vegas
got a
and
ball
Steelers,
game.
baby.
How about you?
Prime time. And then the Colts, who I don't think anyone expected 2-1. I think most people, there was a decent bit of people that thought they were going to be the worst team in the NFL.
I think we see why the Eagles were the Eagles last year.
Yeah.
Look at Arizona, look at the Colts.
Yeah. Pretty good OCs and DCs, huh?
Yeah.
And then Richardson, when he gets back, I think it's just going to keep making the Colts better and better. Minshew was fine, and he's going to be fine,
Perfect
but he's
backup.
not. Yeah, he's not
Perfect.
what he didn't win them the game, but I don't think he necessarily lost
He's
them the
going to be
game.
the most popular person tomorrow
Perfect
morning, though,
backup.
on every radio show.
Yeah, people love him.
Minshew to the Jets. That's what everybody's going to be saying.
Colts next week, Rams, and then Titans, Jags, Browns, Saints. I mean, Colts have some winnable games. That back half of the schedule is pretty freaking easy too. Yeah, Colts might be a
It's a last
sneaky
place
team,
schedule,
and then
so.
Jonathan Taylor is going to come back eventually, maybe.
What's going on with that?
After next week, he'll be available to come back. It's just if he comes back,
But does he want to
get traded? I mean, now he's
They're 2-1.
2-1, possibly 3-1 next week.
He don't care about that. He care about the check. He don't care about the record. He wants his money.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't matter what they are. They could be 10-0. He don't care.
yeah. It's It'll be interesting to see. Because I think people expected something to like be known by now, but it's just more unknown.
Nobody's
and the
talking
Colts
about
are better. Panthers, Seahawks.
I mean, is that a move the Browns could make?
Jonathan Taylor.
I'm just trying to think of a team that needs a running back that would make that kind of a move. At this point in the
everyone was thinking the Dolphins, and then they had 8 touchdowns between Mostert and H.
Yeah, like, why would they want to make that move?
Just
Ravens,
essentially like the Niners.
Ravens would be interesting.
The Niners, it'd be like the Niners trading for McCaffrey, where they had Mitchell, they had Wilson, they had all these guys, and then now we add in a stud, and look what we're doing.
But I don't think Miami, do they have that capital to trade like the 49ers did, though?
I think, and it's never been mentioned. I mentioned it on the fantasy pod during the off season or the preseason. Why not trade A-Chain, who had a great game today? Bring in Taylor.
Like you get something back.
Yeah. Throw in A-Chain and a 3rd-round pick to the Colts. You give the Colts a running back of the future, a mid-round draft pick, and you get a top 5, top 3 running back in the NFL on a ready-to-go offense right now.
Yeah. And
then you still keep your Niners-type depth with Mostert and Wilson. Like, I think that'd be scary. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Jonathan Taylor, Tua, Mike McDaniel, like, that's something. They put up 70 points today. And you might add in Waddle and Taylor to that.
Taylor, to me, though, doesn't fit that system like McCaffrey fit that system.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely say that.
So, I mean, I don't know how easy of a plug-and-play he would be
versus
McCaffrey.
But the past two years, they've made him more of that pass-catching type of back in Indianapolis, because he came into the NFL just being give me the ball and I'm Derek Henry.
Wisconsin, I mean.
Yeah, he's been that, but I think he could fit it, and if anyone can make it happen, it's a guy like Mike McDaniel who can just freaking make anything work, it seems. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, there's definitely places that need a star running back like that, and Miami's one of the ones at the top of the list. Yeah, maybe the Browns take that rental. They see that we've got a legit defense. We've got everything else. We just need our star running back. Maybe the Ravens do it and just keep freaking running the ball.
I mean, I would think they would want to. They prefer to trade him to an NFC team, but I mean, I can't be picky at this point. But
yeah, Tampa, Baker goes for it. They say they got a championship-ready quarterback.
That's right. That's right.
We'll see tomorrow night, baby. Seahawks, Panthers. This is probably the most boring game of the week. It just because it's rainy. It's Seattle. The jerseys aren't fun. It just was. And it was 37-24. Like, it's kind of a back-and-forth game.
Geno Smith.
Andy sling it, son.
Andy threw the ball 58 times.
Son. Look at that.
58 times.
361. I'd take him over Jameis right now.
Heck no.
I told myself earlier today you were going to make that comment.
Take him right now.
Matt Moscona, I saw on Twitter, was getting comments about that. And because someone commented, Jameis is just going to get here and turn the ball over. We need Andy. And Moscona was like, over the past 16 starts, Andy's thrown 9 picks, Jameis has thrown 8. Like,
it's not the picks, it's just
fumbles.
It's the fumbleness and then just the throws. You're like the one today. Kyle's like, where was he going?
Out of bounds, yeah.
Nobody knows.
Very bad pass.
It's just a Jameis. He has his moments. Like, at least you know what you're getting out of Andy. Like, I'm just telling you, I'd rather have Andy over Jameis.
Oh no. We're not winning much
behind his
either,
offensive line. It don't matter, but that's why I say just go with Taysom and roll with it. Just run it freaking 50 times. Who cares?
Adam Thielen though, 11 catches, 145 and a touchdown. Metcalf's still performing. Tyler Lockett and Jigba hasn't really gotten into the offense yet, but it'll happen. Kenneth Walker's still good.
Was so down bad, I had to start him today.
You started Smith and Jigba?
I had to. I had nobody else.
Ugh. Devon Weatherspoon leading the team in tackles. That's not good. 11 for 8. I mean, 11 tackles and 8 solos.
I like him.
That's
so
crazy.
Much, so.
Your cornerback leading the team in tackles is concerning. Seahawks, though, I think people kind of wrote them off pretty quickly as well. Now they're 2-1 and playing the Giants next week, and then possibly a Burrow-less Bengals,
And the
and
Cardinals.
then the Cardinals.
Oh my gosh.
Might be 5-1.
Giants on Monday Night Football.
Yes, it is. Let's move on. Chiefs,
all these New York
Chiefs,
teams.
Bears. Ugh. What about that? The Chiefs are good still.
Blow it up.
Bears aren't good. What do you blowing it
Taylor
up?
Swift
What do
was
you
in the-
do? Do you trade DJ Moore again?
Kenny Pickett threw a
No,
pick.
you're gonna get a freaking stud quarterback. I mean, like when I say blow it up, I say
Get rid of your quarterback,
Get rid of your quarterback,
your coordinators,
freaking coordinators, your
head coach. Might as well.
I don't think your head coach is. I don't think it was a good hire to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I still don't know what he used to coach.
yeah.
I don't know if he's an offensive guy, defensive guy, special teams guy. Where did he come from? I know nothing about the guy. He's his second year head coach.
I just don't get that. I didn't get the hire. I mean, like, go get you an offensive guy for your quarterback you're about to draft. Trade Fields for somebody that wants to take a flyer on him, use him as a backup. You probably
Trey Lance got a fourth. You can get a third.
I was just about to say a third. Yeah. I was thinking a third. You're already stacked on draft picks anyway. Get you another third, and then rebuild this roster.
Justin Fields to Denver.
And for freaking once, get some receivers.
Yeah.
Like, draft some receivers.
And an O-line.
Yeah, well, that helped too. But
And a running back.
Justin Fields to Denver for a third-round pick. Give Sean Payton Taysom.
A toy.
I could see that.
I could see Phil. I mean,
Devontae Adams gets open every play.
Cowherd says, which the Chargers, every time I watch the Chargers, I'm gonna be like, what if if Peyton if they would have just fired Stanley, and hired Peyton. Cowherd said that day that's where Peyton thought he was going.
It's Chargers.
He thought he had the job. Like, I mean, because nobody ever thought that they were going to actually keep Staley. And
they're going to regret that forever.
Forever. That's what I'm telling you, Chance. Forever. And then Cowherd also said when he took the Denver job, because Peyton got tight, I guess.
He said, I think he just sit out another year.
I don't think he could. I think he was itching that bad. Like, I think he wanted to do it. And Cowherd said
he's got a chip on his shoulder now.
Russell's not Peyton's future plans.
Yeah.
Like, that's not his. He's there. He's going to work with what he got, but that's not his future.
They don't seem to like each other.
Like, Peyton wants
control.
He wants that organization.
And Russ doesn't.
No.
Like, Russ is going to want to do kind of his own
run
thing.
Around, sling it
and
around.
it's not a bad his own thing.
But
it's just Russ is different.
It's different.
Yeah. Like, it's not like he's a diva, but he's Russ.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's hard to explain, but he's Russ. I could see Justin Fields there. Peyton would still use him while Russ is playing out some of his contract till it's bearable to get rid of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you have that safety net kind of option. Let Sean kind of get his hands on him and see what he can do with him. It's not like the Broncos have a bad offense.
No.
I mean, Javonte Williams has potential. Judy and Sutton. They've got Marvin Mims, who's pretty electric, it seems. I mean, I think that could happen.
Run the ball, 4-down territory.
Chiefs, though, very good at football still.
Yeah.
It's almost like Travis Kelce's pretty freaking important.
Well, what's impressive and surprising is how good their defense has been playing.
Yes.
Because Mahomes really hasn't got it going yet. I mean, he did today.
Yeah.
Against a bad organization, but
a team without their
point. Bad organization.
Yeah. They got their equipment stolen and their DC just no-showed.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
their DC resigned.
2 day span.
DC absent.
DC resigned in week 3.
Yes. And then the next day, $100,000 worth of equipment gets stolen.
Yeah,
like, I mean, it is a dumpster fire.
It's crazy.
I'm 34 years old.
Freaking false start.
34 years old, and I've never seen Chicago with an offense.
You kick now, huh?
Jay Cutler, man.
I've never seen Chicago with an offense.
Rex Grossman.
Don't sleep on Jay.
Kyle Orton.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Jay Cutler, Matt Forte, Brandon Marshall.
Other than Brandon Marshall, tell me another receiver.
Devin Hester.
Tell me another receiver.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Eddie Royal.
Alshon
Eddie
Jeffrey.
Royal.
Cam Meredith.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Cam Meredith.
Yeah.
Saints legend.
Sign him. I was so excited.
He was the future.
What are we doing here?
And it was 4th and 1, and they had a false start.
But why are you kicking it?
Because they have all 3 timeouts on the 2-minute
But it's
warning.
still
Because I cut
it's
them
still
today.
one possession no matter what you do. If you don't get the
It's
fourth
an
down.
easier one possession now. I'm with it.
It's a stupid decision.
I don't think it's a good decision.
You're not going to get a stop now.
I'm
Game's
with
over.
it.
But you still have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, but you don't have to get 2-point conversion.
Oh, they just jump off sides?
They just did something bad.
Or they do the center stuff.
Oh, Pittsburgh's bad too, so it's on.
Raiders were
All right,
pointing.
so it's 4th and 1. Do you not go?
Do you
for
go
it?
right
4th
back
and 1,
for
you
it?
go for it. Yeah. 4th and 6, you don't.
If it was the next score, a field goal wins it, I agree. But
Yeah.
with you still having to score a touchdown, I don't agree with that.
Automatic first down.
Oh wow.
What was it? Was it a neutral
It was a
zone type
personal
thing?
foul.
Over the snapper?
It's probably that then.
Had to be.
Oh, Lil, he's from A&M. Yeah, the Chiefs though and the Bears. Yeah, not much going on there.
There's a gap.
There's a gap between the Bears and the Chiefs. Yeah,
He
used
Did the lunge thing?
To let jump up. Yep, he pushed off his back.
Yep.
Good call.
Taylor Swift showed up too.
Yes, she did.
Pretty cool story.
They walked out together.
Yeah.
Out of the stadium together, they walked out.
She sat in the suite with the mom. I mean, that's it.
She sat right beside the mom,
Yeah.
and she said, "Let's effing go!"
Yes.
When he scored the touchdown.
Yes.
Beside mom.
Yeah.
So,
pretty crazy story.
Shout
going
out
on there.
Travie.
Yeah. Cowboys Cardinals. I don't think anybody would have called this game. Cardinals 28-16. They won. Shout out Gannon, man. Them boys are fighting. They could be 3-0. Like he gets picked. Okay. He gets picked on like for his weird social media clips of his weird methods of motivating the team and the comments that he says and stuff. But like,
it's a good coach.
Yeah, 20-16 against the Commanders. Very easily could have won that game. Last week you're up 20-0 at halftime. 28-0 at halftime. Could have won that game. This week you pretty much control the Cowboys from start to finish. Yes, the Cowboys had beat only the Jets and the Giants, but still controlling
two
a team
teams that cannot score the football.
Don't like that play call.
Yeah, but still controlling a team like that you. I think most people had them as one of the top 5 to 6 teams in the NFL so far, and you go out there and just pretty much manhandle them 28-16. Like it was very impressive. Shout out to the Cardinals. Going to be very interesting to watch how the rest of their season unfolds. Yeah, and then
probably not going to win a lot of football.
Probably not. But and maybe they won too many.
Though.
We'll see. But they've got that Texans first round pick, and then obviously going back to the Bears, they've got the Panthers first round pick. Something with the Cardinals though, I do want to just kind of mention it. I brought it up in the.
Oh my gosh! So what do you do? What do you do now, Chance?
4th and 4.
You go for it. You're inside the 10. You go for it.
Still got
you still
got 3 timeouts and 2-minute warning.
If you're the Cardinals, which route would you rather take? Would you rather go
field positions on your side now? If you don't get it,
would you rather go full tank mode, try to get top 2 pick for Caleb or May? Why are they kicking?
I mean, I think she's got 4 timeouts. I mean, it's the same. It's basically the same move you just did 2 minutes ago.
But if you don't get it here,
it's a lot less time.
You get a 3 and out. You're getting the ball around the 40 on the other side instead of inside your 20.
That's weird. So if you're the Cardinals, would you rather do full tank mode for Caleb or May, use that other first for whatever piece you need, a tackle, a defensive player, receiver, and then trade Kyler and get maybe a future first?
For Kyler?
It's really weird. Big contract.
Because of that contract.
Big contract.
And not a lot proven.
I
He's
think
been hurt a lot.
he's proven that he's a top.
He should be a starter.
He's a top 15 guy in the NFL.
But it goes
I
back
think.
to our conversation earlier. What teams
Exactly. What team is going to be like desperate and be like, that's the piece we're missing?
Contract?
Yeah. Like, is Atlanta going to go for that piece?
Atlanta's making a move of some sort.
Probably.
Because they're not going to be bad enough to have a good draft pick for one.
And you've got Pitts, London, and Robinson, and Algier.
And they should.
All as rookie contracts.
They should have cap room because they don't have.
They do.
Yeah.
Chicago also has cap room. I think Chicago has the most.
Kyler in Chicago feels terrible.
Yeah.
That just feels so bad.
Lateral.
Yeah.
So would you rather do that? So pretty much draft your QB of the future, use your other first as whatever other piece you need, maybe a Marvin Harrison, and then trade Kyler for whatever you get? Or do you keep Kyler, use your top 2 draft picks for a Marvin Harrison Jr. and whatever other piece you need, and then also say the Cardinals finish with picks 3 and 5. They're trading down for somebody that's desperate. Like someone's going to call and give them probably 2 to 3 firsts for the number 3 overall pick. So you get a lot of that. You know Kyler's a top 15-ish quarterback in the NFL, and we've seen that. And we get maybe a generational wide receiver in Marvin Harrison and a buttload of picks for the future, and we don't have to we don't have to worry about a rookie quarterback and making sure he's good in the NFL. I think there's a compelling argument for Kyler to be the guy still.
I just don't like, and he's doing well. I just don't like a defensive head coach with a young quarterback.
Yeah, so that might make you want to go Kyler.
But I mean, yeah, but
and they're still running the same Kyler offense. Like Kingsbury's gone, but it's still the offense still feels the same. You've got his best friend wide receiver in Marquise Brown. James Conner's a solid back. Rondale Moore is a fast, speedy wide receiver that makes plays.
You still need weapons out there.
Yeah, you do. You need different
You need
weapons.
a body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hollywood and Rondale are the same player. They're both just 5'9" speed guys. But I think
Marvin's not going to be much different than that, though. Marvin's not real tall.
He's probably 6'2", 6'3".
No, I think he's shorter than that.
But he plays a different game.
I think I look it up quick.
He's not a burner.
I think when I saw it today, I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize he was that short." I think he's right at 6 foot.
6'4".
Is he really? Who am I thinking about then?
I think the Ibuka maybe. Did you look at him?
Maybe I did look at him.
Mr. Jet Sweep.
Because I was like, crap, it's short.
He's 6'1".
Okay, maybe that's what I was doing.
They're both freaking good.
Oh yeah, they're good. But I mean, I was thinking that was basically what you're at Arizona already.
Or crap, what's Malik Neighbors?
Neighbors is 6'2", I think.
But he plays that kind of big
6'2".
game.
Yeah.
Throw him with Arizona.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like there's a very real argument to keeping Kyler and not giving a defensive head coach that doesn't have experience a generational quarterback and a ton of pressure. It'll be interesting to watch, especially if they keep fighting and winning a couple games. But yeah, last game, Steelers-Raiders. Looks like the Steelers about to pull it out. What's the time situation here?
2 minutes.
I just did not get the field goal.
No, you go for the touchdown there.
I
Idiots.
just don't get it.
Yep.
In today's analytical world, that is not the move.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the Saints got screwed by analytics today. We saw it. Going for 2. Ended up losing by 1 point.
But if they don't get that for 2, that could have got ugly.
Well, the play is to that you get 2 chances at getting a 2-point conversion, and not getting a 2-point conversion twice is pretty hard to do, I think. And if the defense does it, you clap your hands and oh well, tip your hat. Yeah. Anything else with this? Or you want to send it off and say go?
Let's go home, go to bed, say our prayers for Derek Carr to be back next week.
When will we find out?
I mean, I would hope tomorrow. I'm going to be refreshing the Twitter machine.
Everybody needs a good night's sleep because tomorrow night, Baker Mayfield, primetime television, ABC.
Oh, don't lose that ball. God.
They are trying for the ball.
You go down, dude. You don't keep fighting. You just go down. Man, that was scary.
So we're looking at 33 seconds left when they punt the ball.
Burrow probably isn't playing tomorrow, it seems.
Holy crap, look at that.
Jamar Chase practically came out and said, I don't want him to play.
Yeah.
He also said, I don't want him to play in the preseason, and he still found his way to – he said sit
Week
5 games.
He was saying come back in October.
Yeah. He said, we got you. And
yeah.
Which is kind of looking like that's what he should have done.
Yeah.
So
That game will be
Jamar Chase, words of wisdom.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
He knows his boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I saw something today that a pretty scary thought. It said, what if the Bengals just put Burrow on the IR, lose this year, tank, draft Marvin Harrison.
Oh God.
And then let T. Higgins walk.
Wow.
Marvin Harrison, Jamar Chase, and Burrow.
Wow.
Like, it doesn't seem that crazy, which is kind of sad, but
it's cheap. Why cheaper
yeah,
than pay
yeah.
Higgins?
You don't have to pay 2 receivers.
Yeah. Oh man. That would be nasty.
And you can, if you're in that top 5 this year, you're going to be able to trade down and get a first-round pick to move probably 2 picks down. It's going to be crazy, dude.
Drafts can be awesome this year.
Yes, it is.
It's always fun when there's really good quarterbacks available.
Yeah, and of course the Saints don't need one. The freaking year
I know.
the year that there is, like, I
know.
Put them down.
There's probably some prototype pass rusher ready.
20
left guard.
3 seconds.
Guard. Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
Left guard.
I'm a vomit.
They're about to send everybody and their mother-in-law to block this punt.
All right, go Browns. Go Saints. Who dat?
Who dat?
Go Baker, baby, Baker.
Bills Mafia.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.